Welcome back everybody to my channel. My name is Anastasia Harris and today I'll be sharing how I started cross-dressing and just how it naturally came to me, and I'm going to be sharing it while I do my makeup for you. So I'm going to begin by sharing, there goes my liquid lipstick by KVD. First I'm going to put some, before I put my foundation on, I'm going to put my primer. So I'm using a Smashbox Vitamin Glow Primer. This is to hydrate my skin before I put on all of that heavy makeup on. Not really heavy actually, only do a few things. So first I'm just going to moisturize my face, make sure it's good. And now I'm going to talk about how I began cross-dressing and how it is a passion to me and how it naturally formed into my life and how it healed me. And yeah, basically what happened was, while growing up, I would be fascinated by women's bodies, and I would be fascinated by dresses, high heels, and just the whole sort of feminine body figure and the role it plays. Being feminine means you nurture, you have responsibilities, you're more of a preacher in a way, you're more humble. You want to nurture people and you want to make sure people do good. That's the feminine role, and that's why the feminine role really intrigued me. It's because it has lots of responsibility, and I feel like I'm an old soul as well, where I feel like I'm much more mature at my age than others, and I don't really like to have like stupid fun. I don't really like going out to clubs. I do like having a fun time, but I'm not that kind of person who just gets like stupid drunk. I like to choose where I drink, or like I like to choose what activities I do. So that's the type of person I am. And growing up, I would just look at famous women's bodies. One of them would be Miley Cyrus. I loved her body because she was just so beautiful, and I like how she had her hair like the tomboyish style. So it really inspired me to believe that I can have that type of feminine figure. So that was important for me too. Other people I looked at, Megan Fox was one. Who else was I looking at? Dua Lipa has a really nice body. Selena Gomez as well. Lady Gaga is a big fan of mine. I love her fashion style. I love how she dresses. So that's I'm a big fan of Lady Gaga's. And yeah, it just began from there. I was just so fascinated by women's bodies, and I really wanted to have a body like that. And I would just daydream every single day. I would look on the internet and daydream every single day about having a beautiful, just beautiful, stunning body like that. And it wasn't till I was about, I would say I finished high school, when it started to hurt so bad, where I just couldn't be myself, and I wanted to be myself, but I felt so scared to do it because I felt like my friends were gonna laugh, my family was gonna laugh at me, and that's what I didn't want at that time. I wasn't ready for their response or their reaction. One thing I can say is it doesn't matter if you're ready or not. They have no reason to judge you at all and no reason to pick on you. If they do, then you just gotta get new friends, or you gotta move somewhere. You gotta figure out what's right for you, right? You don't want to hide something that you're so passionate about, and that destroyed me. It really destroyed me because I didn't want to hide wearing a dress. I didn't want to hide wearing makeup. I didn't want to hide wearing high heels. Those are the things that I didn't want to, like, that's me. So why would I want to hide something like that, right? Sure, people won't understand you, and that's just because you're unique and they've never seen someone like you. So take that as a compliment, actually. Take it as a compliment, because they've never seen anybody like you. So they're going to be wowed. They're going to have a new reaction towards you, right? So, and if you're wondering where I got my MAC foundation, I got it from Sephora. I believe MAC foundation is best for more masculine body tones. I just feel like it has really good coverage, and it has like that photo finish thing, so it makes your skin look really good for the photo. And back to my story. So yeah, ever since I was just started looking at women's bodies, and I appreciated them, and started wearing dresses. The first time it was my mom's dress. I tried on my mom's dress actually without really telling her. I just borrowed it. And to be honest, I was really scared, but it just felt natural. It felt like me. It felt like that's who I wanted to be, and that's who I wanted to be expressed as. And sure, it felt like bliss and joy, but I was so scared of other people's opinions and what they would say to me, and maybe I'd lose friends, maybe I'd lose family. But all of that didn't matter I forgot to say that, all of that doesn't matter. As long as you're happy and you choose to be you, all that other stuff won't matter. You want to be the same side as your mind wants to be the same side as your heart. And by doing that, you can do things at an optimal level pace, and you can live your dreams, right? If your mind and heart are not on the same team, then you're going to have troubles with depression and anxiety, and that's just your heart telling you got to change to be you, right? And when I started buying my first dresses, I actually went to the thrift store. I went to all the thrift stores, and I was so scared. Like, I just couldn't go and just pick out a dress. I had to wait until everybody leaves the aisle. I was so just scared, and that was so bad of me to do, because all I was doing was just being myself, right? Doesn't matter who looks at you, really, it doesn't matter. You gotta, I gotta stop caring about other people's opinions, which I sort of did now, but I want to relay that information back to my audience. Just be you, as long as you don't harm anyone, as long as it doesn't harm anyone, as long as you're being you and you're expressing your authentic self, that's all that matters in this world. Your happiness and just growing with others. So yeah, I bought my first dress and my first articles of clothing, my first pair of high heels as well, at a thrift store. It was used, they were quite dirty, but I just was so happy that I had a pair. Of course, I had to hide them. I put them in my backpacks so my mom and dad couldn't see, and it was a tough time. It really was. When they would go to work, that's the only time I had to really dress up and have fun. And it was just years like that. It was like a cycle of depression, throwing out my clothes, then buying them back again, throwing them out, and it was just this cycle of depression and anxiety which never ended, because I never got to experience my true authentic self, right? And the day I fixed that, like, I told my mom and she supported me for it. It wasn't easy to tell because, once again, it's new to her, right? Having a son who puts on a dress, bro, like, it's gonna be a chit chat, you know what I mean? Sure, it's gonna be new to them, but the way you communicate it matters. If you communicate it properly, they'll understand you, and they'll help support you. They'll help you. They'll come buy new dresses with you. Like, that's important, that your family can do these things with you. The one hard thing was with my dad. Like, he didn't really accept me, and nor like did he want to, and that's okay, right? As long as I let him know my authentic truth and I let him know who I am, that's all that matters for me. It's out of my control what he does or like what he believes. So that's also an important piece of information that I'd like to give. It's really hard for me to bond with my dad that way. We still have a great relationship and he still respects me. But yeah, it wasn't the best of conversations with him, and that's okay. It happens, right? Not everyone's supposed to mesh with you. Other than that, the biggest change I noticed, like, you'll notice a huge change with just how people treat you and how people react to you now. That after you tell them, they'll react to you differently, they'll start to treat you a little differently. And that's just because of their perspective in life and what they believe, right? They're gonna treat you how their perspective is catered to normal life. So if they're not a big fan of the stuff you're doing, then they're not gonna really mesh with you as much anymore. Sure, there's the rare friends that don't give a shit, and sure, there's the rare friends that don't give a crap and they'll always support you. Keep those, but a lot of people just will not really respect you as much anymore. It's just because of their belief and what they believe, right? And that's okay too. Find a group, find a tribe that really respects you and that you can grow with. And that's the important part. So yeah, after you see that change, after I saw that change, after that, life got much better. I stuck with the people who stuck with me. There was a lot of private messages that were sent in support of me. A lot of great energy came back to me, and I'm really appreciative of that. And I got to start my own YouTube channel. I got to start my own social media platform to inspire people to do the same, basically. I have so much more feminine clothing, and I'm not scared anymore. Everybody compliments me when I go out. They say I have beautiful legs, or they say I have a beautiful body. They say I have a beautiful face, beautiful everything, you know? So it's really great to see, and it's really great to just feel like that. It wasn't easy. This journey definitely wasn't easy, but I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud that I went through it because it made me stronger, and it made me a more better, beautiful person. And I always feel sexy now. Like, look at these high heels. Look at these. These are gorgeous. I just feel so good in them. Yeah. Let's get back to my makeup. So yeah. Up next, I'm gonna put some Rare Beauty concealer, and this concealer is just basically for my dark circles. Bam. Bam. Let's get rid of my dark circles. Just this year, I went out in public shopping cross-dress on my own. It took me years and years just to do that. So don't judge yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Everybody works on a different pace, right? I just happened to recently, I found mine. So I'm glad I'm taking you guys on this journey with me. And I'm glad you guys are just seeing my glow up. Because I want this glow up for all you guys too. And I want you guys to feel happy just like I am. So yeah. Where did I keep my blush? Keep my blush. Excusez-moi. So what I'm doing now is I'm just applying some Rare Beauty blush. Sort of like I don't even know what I'm doing. I think it's called like a blush contour, if I'm correct. I don't know. You can see the line, and then I'm just brushing it down. Same thing with this side. Yeah, so I haven't always had the easiest journey, and I'm willing to share this with you to help y'all and to make sure that you guys are healthy, happy, and having fun. So up next, I'm just going to be putting some Chanel mascara. Got this one at the Turkey airport. Yeah, I don't have too many crazy stories cross-dressing, or I don't have too many stories cross-dressing in public because I haven't went out too much, but I want to go. I want to go shopping. I want to do these things, and I'm going to film them for you guys, and we're going to have some fun. Isn't that right? And the last two options of makeup, I'm going to be doing some eyeshadow and my lipstick. I'm not really good at eyeshadow, just a beginner, but I'm going to be putting some silver on my eyes. And that's it for my eyeshadows. All I have next is my liquid KVD lipstick. Now, KVD liquid lipstick is the best lipstick I've ever seen before, and it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm gonna need a mirror to do this, so I'll be back with the updated final product. I'm back. That's it, y'all. This is Anastasia Harris. Thank you for listening to my journey. And I want to inspire you. Please be yourself. Please inspire people. Please do good things in this world because it really means a lot. And we're here to help each other, right? So this is Anastasia Harris. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.